AFCRDTV, we're here at the Yard and Garages Stadium following tonight's game against Stratford Town. I'm here with Diamonds man of the match, Ryan Hughes. Ryan, a great win for the Diamonds at a much needed time as well.
Yeah, great win. Lads really dug deep. We did well first half, 1-0 up. Real sucker punch to concede early in the second half, but I thought the lads really rallied together well, and we obviously got the second goal, and then after that we were solid, hard to beat, and all the lads worked really hard and we saw it out to him.
Bringing it back to that first half then, there wasn't too much in it, but I thought we defended really well, and then the one chance we did have in front of goal was Ravi's free kick, and what a strike it was.
Yeah, it was a wonder goal. We were expecting him to cross it, but you know, Ravi's capable of doing that sort of stuff.
So we're going at half time, 1-0 up. What was the message from Peaksy at the break?
Just keep doing the same thing really. We were solid, shape was really good throughout the half, and I thought we were dangerous on the counter attack as well. So yeah, just keep doing that. But yeah, it was unfortunate to concede early, but I thought we showed character to get back in the game and see it out to him.
And like you say, it was a real sucker punch moment, that goal, just 2 minutes into the half. I mean, how can you describe it? It was a bit of a goal match scrambling through, wasn't it?
It was a corner. It was a good delivery, to be fair, and it's just bounced around the box, just gone over the line, rescuing it. So yeah, we had to pick ourselves up, but I thought we did well.
We did, and we regrouped well, and obviously then we got the goal thanks to yourself. And you scored a couple of goals in pre-season games. I'm sure it's nice to get off the mark in the league.
It's probably one of our better goals. Great ball from Ravi again, and yeah, just got headed back across goal. So yeah, really happy to score.
I suppose seeing the likes of Collard and Bully and that in training, learning off them every day, it must be great for you.
Yeah, no, it's great to have them around. Always talking to me, make sure I'm doing things right, and yeah, no, they're really good lads.
And I suppose the message from then on is just, you know, see the game out, win your duels, and that's exactly what we did. It was a great deep team effort for the rest of the half.
Yeah, we stuck in there last 30 minutes, last 25. We fought hard, landed on second balls, solid, hard to beat, and yeah, I thought we did pretty well.
Of course, yeah, great win tonight, and of course this weekend our attention's turned to the trophy. Matlock away. It's obviously going to be a very tough game. They're flying in the Northern Prem, but we'll go there, you know, with no pressure, and I'm sure after tonight's win we'll go there with confidence
as well.
We've
got a bit of momentum now. Bit of time to look away from the league and have a little cup run maybe. I know it's going to be tough, but we'll give it our best, and hopefully we'll get a result.
Absolutely. Well done tonight, Ryan. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, Ryan. I'm now here with Madge Andy Peaks. Andy, a second league away win of the season, a really important one as well. You must be delighted.
Yeah, absolutely delighted tonight. Fancied us, if I'm being honest. As much as you've been at home, the pressure's always on you at home against teams you perhaps like to beat, expect to beat. People do. And I thought coming here, obviously these are in a good vein of form themselves, done well in the FA Cup, and I thought it was a good opportunity to go away from home and really express ourselves. And I thought from one to everyone in the squad was superb tonight.
I believe it was just the one change to the side with Tom coming in for Ben. Is he all right? Is it an injury or is he just absent tonight?
No, he broke his nose in literally the last second Saturday, so it's quite a bad break. He's having it reset on Friday, which was a blow because to me he was excellent down the middle Saturday. So that was a blow. But obviously Shank's come in again, played his part tonight, and the rest was pretty much the same. And I said really, play how we did first half Saturday, because I was so pleased first half Saturday. I felt the longer the game went on Saturday, we panicked and went too long because we hadn't won for a couple of games, and I get that. I said tonight, let's relax from the start of the game. Let's be competitive. Let's work really hard and match them all over the pitch. But when we got the ball, let's look after it. I thought our ball retention was really good tonight.
Obviously, with Shanks coming in, it's a different type of striker. Did that have to change your style at all, or did we still keen on getting the ball down and playing through the first?
Yeah, I mean Shanks will win his headers, but they've got two big centre halves most teams, so that's not the way I want us to play. There's times when you have to clear your lines, and there's times when you play down the sides of teams to clear areas or get in good areas. But we don't want to go long all the time, because even if Shanks wins it, we're not going to have loads of bodies around him. So no, our style of play didn't particularly change. It's like for like in a way. But what we did do, I just thought we were better all over the pitch. I thought we kept the ball better, we passed it in wide areas, and rather than giving it straight back to them, when you soak up pressure, which you're going to anywhere you go, it's important you then keep the ball yourselves.
Looking back on that first half, I thought we had a good start to the half without really creating too many chances. I suppose the one chance we did have from the free kick we took, and it was a great goal from Ravi, as we've come to expect from him.
Yeah, it was also my message to say start the game well. Don't give these a lift. They're at home. They've got a fantastic home record this season. They fancy themselves, and I thought, if we start well, we can get a foothold in the game. And I thought we did start well, like you say, without creating chances. Equally, they didn't. And when the free kick came along, we didn't get a lot of free kicks first half, I didn't think, but that one I could see we could see what he was going to do. And it's one thing to be able to see it, it's another thing to be able to execute it. And I thought he executed it superbly, and that's that bit of quality that we need from Ravi, which he gives us.
So half-time comes, 1-0 Diamonds. What's the message at that point? Is it more go and try and get another one, or sort of hold what you have a bit?
No, never. It's too long to go. It's never that. It was to keep the tempo, keep exactly what we did first half, to do it the same second half and possibly better. Not to give them a lift early on and give them a goal. I'm not saying we gave them a goal, but they got a goal, which obviously got their tails up, and I think they honestly thought they'd go on and win it. But to be fair, we then withstood a bit of pressure, defended pretty well as a group, and I thought always looked to threat. And again, we weren't just kicking it long to clear it. We was literally passing through the thirds.
You mentioned the equalising goal, came 2 minutes into the second half. Rather strange goal, obviously going in after the goal-mouth scramble, but I suppose it's disappointing to concede on a set piece where normally we're quite strong.
The disappointing thing for me was we wanted to not concede early to get a foothold, and we gave a couple of silly free kicks away right on the edge of the box, which then led to a corner which we didn't manage to clear. So I was disappointed, because I said the longer it goes on, the more frustrated they'll get. Don't give them something to cling on to, and that's how it works. But that's what happens in football. They went out to follow instructions, and teams are going to score goals against you. So, like I said, we had plenty of time then to regroup. What was important then is we didn't throw the towel in and go under, which I know these will do. They were disappointed to concede the goal. They regrouped, and then I thought, we were well back in the game.
I suppose at that point, after the goal, it's a case of, just regrouping and showing that character to get back into the game, and we did so superbly with a brilliant free kick delivery and an excellent header by Hughesy. Yeah,
like I said, it was staying in the game to start with, not going gun-ho, not going to chase it. Obviously we've dropped a goal, but stay in the game. I keep saying that, even the games we've not won this year, barring the Colville away in the FA Cup, we've been in every game until the 90th minute within a goal, which means you've always got a chance of getting something. So that was what the message was at half-time. We knew they would have a spell, because we're playing away from home, they're going to have a spell. And the fear was once they got that goal, it could be. But yeah, I thought we withstood it well. I thought they defended well. I thought the shape was excellent. I thought there was very few gaps for them to play through. And like you said, then we had a bit of pressure, and great delivery again, and a fantastic goal from Hughesy, who was top draw tonight, as were a few others.
You made a couple of changes later in the half with Slinny and Jonesy coming on. I thought they both put in a good shift. Slinny doing his defensive duties at the back, and Jonesy putting the defenders under real pressure. Yeah, we looked at it, and we didn't want to be mega defensive and bring Slinny on too early and take a Nathan off, but as it turned out, Nando was cramping up. He's been excellent since he's come back into the team. I didn't want to risk him pull anything, so Slinny was a light for light. Again, thought he'd done well. He breaks it up, he knocks good balls, and Shanks on his feet. And what Jonesy does do, he runs the channels really well, and they've got some big defenders, and they've got some gaps down the sides. And again, I thought he carried a real threat and done well, as they all did, to be honest, Joe. And I suppose coming away from home, when you've got a lead like that, it's really important just to make sure you hold what you have. And defensively as a unit, we were superb in that last half an hour or so. Yeah, I thought we were good all game, and like I said, we had the little spell, they got the goal, then we withstood it, and then we came right back into the game and looked to threat. And then even the last 6-7 minutes, we've had two really good chances to kill the game, really. One, Ravi's had a shot at the goal, he saved it, and then I think the other one was Connor went through. We worked it really well, and you want to score that because that kills the game. And you just think, when you don't score a one-on-one like that, is there a twist in the tail? But again, we defended fantastically well, and they didn't get a sniff. And 3 points, and all of a sudden the league table looks a lot better than it has done this time last week. And it's so tight, that bottom half of the table. I think the wins tonight, I haven't checked yet, but it might take us into the top half, and it just goes to show, a couple of wins and it can take you right up the league. Yeah, we've said that all along. That's why I was disappointed last week. Not particularly with the performances, because I thought some were good in spells, not good in other spells, but I keep saying they're a young group, they're going to get better and better, there's going to be some ups and downs, but you look where we are now sitting with a win today, and it's we've got to be realistic. They're learning, they'll get better and better. And they certainly showed today they've put a real shift in for me and the club, which is all I ever asked. The next game then, obviously our attention turns to the FA Trophy. Matlock away, obviously tough game, they're obviously flying at the top of the Northern Prem, but we go there with no pressure, and I'm sure with tonight's performance, we'll go there with confidence as well. Absolutely, we have to go there. It's like you said, it's not the ideal draw. Well, expected, I suppose, the top of the league away at our level. What else would you expect? But no, I think today I'll give everyone a lift, because these boys have been playing okay at spells. They've been unlucky in games to concede goals at awful times. Last week being the epitome, really, Barwell, when they've dominated the second half. And they've had some wounders, and they've had some blows, and I've kept saying stick together, football will turn round, and it has tonight. Now we can go to Saturday. Yeah, it's a tough game. But we've got a good report on them. I've had them watched twice. And we know they're going to be a good team, and we know it's going to be really, really tough, but the 3 points today should give everyone a bit of confidence and hopefully galvanise everyone, and we go there, like you said, to go and have a real go. Absolutely. Thanks for your time, Pixie, and safe journey home. Cheers, Joe.